Hey everybody, Happy New Year's, welcome to 2016. I'm sure you've heard that from enough people so far, but let's just say it again. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday season. Hopefully you haven't had to go back to work yet. I'm trying to do this before I have to go back to work, which I am dreading. But anyway, let's go on with it. I've got a new piece of Parappa merch here that I haven't yet showed, that I sort of teased going back a few videos ago, but I don't know that I actually really showed exactly what it was. So what we're going to be looking at today is something that is pretty unusual. I don't know if this was a thing that was sort of around back in the day, that a lot of different things were, making versions of these or not, but certainly not something I really see today. What this is a Parappa the Rapper beverage can cooler. So I'll show you a bit of close-up of the artwork soon, because I'm not too sure if that is in focus from here, but basically what it is it's this little container, this little orange container that you fill up with ice, put a can of drink in there, slide it across, let all the ice in there, and spin it around so that the ice cools the can. To me, it's more or less useless, given the fact that you can just put drinks in the fridge or freezer themselves. I don't know how quickly that ice is meant to cool up your drink for it to be any more convenient than just leaving it in a fridge or freezer, but we'll take a look at that. Hopefully I have a can that actually can fit. There are different slots for different size of cans where you can sort of move it to where you want to be, but also from when I was in Japan, I know that some of their can sizes are very different to ours. So we'll see how we go with something. But yeah, let's open up this box and take a bit of a closer look at it so you can see. It's a very simple unit, but we'll have a better look at it. Okay, so again, I'll give you a closer look at this shortly, but this is the unit itself. As you can see, it's a clear orange plastic with just a couple of Parappa stickers on either side, and on the front there, you've got a little lid with Parappa printed on it. And then inside, which is where everything will sort of happen, there's a different slot. Again, we'll show closer, but not too sure if you can see. You've got sort of different brackets in here where you can adjust for the different size of the drink that you're going to be putting in there. So the theory behind it is that you put your drink in here, you put this little plastic bit into one of the slots. I'll put it the furthest out for now. And so what you would do is fill this area with ice. It's not a huge capacity, so we'll see. And then you have this little orange piece that you would use as a blocker for the ice to not get through. You put your drink in underneath there. You pull that plastic bit out, and then all of the ice would go in around the drink. And then what we've got this little crank that we put in the front, and you would spin this. There's a couple little wheels in there that spin, and that would turn the drink around so that all of your can is getting exposed to the ice. And then again afterwards, the theory is that with your little key, you can put that in there, push the ice back, lift your can out, and it's cool and ready to drink. So we'll give it a test. I'll see what I've got in the house at the moment that we can try and test it with. Again, I don't know how well my cans might fit. I do have some Japanese iced coffee, but it's very old. I was just keeping it for the can, but that might fit. We'll have a look. So let's have a closer look and try and see if we can get this to work as intended.
Okay, so here we have the unit, as you can see, with the stickers for Parappa on the front there. Just a small little clear plastic unit. I found out that a normal size can wouldn't work, so we're going to go to try and use the Japanese iced coffee that I have. And this is actually quite a cool can. You'll see in the lid here, there's actually a little toy where they were running promotions in Japan where there were small 8-bit sort of 3D versions of little Mario characters from the original Mario game. So they just click into their little lid area here. You can see that. I've got a set of those that I might show off one day, but for now that is that. I'll put that aside. So here we have the smaller size cans, as you can see. Normal 375ml cans wouldn't fit for me. So now the theory is here we grab some of this ice, chuck it in that tray, take out our little Lego Man ice blocks, and we'll throw those in there. Okay, so then what we want to do is we put our can inside the actual unit itself. And the idea is that we will keep the ice in there, we would remove this plastic stopper, and then the ice would all kind of roll out onto the drink itself. Mind you, gravity doesn't sort of work that way, so we might need to give it a bit of a hand by tilting it up. I actually want to move that all the way up there to adjust for size, like I said about the different slots earlier. So we'll move that all the way up for the smallest can size. There are 3 slots, one here, then one in the middle, and then one further back, depending on the size. So that's pretty much the perfect size for that slot there that we want. So then we remove this stopper, we'll lift it up and let the ice pour over it. Then we can just put the lid on top there, just in case any ice flings out. Then we just turn the little crank. So the idea again is that that full can is getting exposed to the ice to sort of cool it down. As you can see there, it's spinning. And keep going. I'm not too sure how effective this is going to be. Again, I would think that it'd be easier in the fridge or freezer, but, you know. So, there you have it. It's the whole can spun around. Don't know why these are Parappa branded. It's a bit of a strange item, but in any case, it's still quite unique, and I'm glad that I have it. There's the Parappa characters on the lid there that you can see. More Parappa stickers on the end there of Parappa and Sunny, and there's that just spinning around. I'm not too sure how long you're meant to be doing this for, but in any case, we'll remove that now, see how we go. Then, theoretically, what you would originally do is actually move all the ice back in here with the stopper. They would slide across, but obviously the ice falls below the can, so I'm not too sure how that was meant to work. So there we have it. I suppose it feels a bit cooler in that it's now wet from melted ice. But I'm not going to try and open it. As I said, it's old. I'm not going to bother taste testing it. It's probably a year or so old now. So, yeah, there we have the Parappa unit. There's the box once again for the artwork on there. Unusual item. It's good to have.
So there you go. There's a bit of closer look at the function and you know, detail of the Parappa the Rapper drink cooler ice bucket thingo. Quite an unusual item, especially why something like this would be Parappa branded, I don't know, but cool to have nonetheless. And yeah, it was good to look at. So there is our first video of 2016 done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, happy holidays. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And Happy New Year. Here's to see whatever happens in 2016. Hopefully we'll chat soon. Otherwise, take care of yourselves. And yeah, maybe we'll talk in the comments. Alright, see you guys.